So Zack Snyder's DC Universe might now be long abandoned, but he does now have a new active shared universe over on Netflix. And you might be surprised to learn that this new universe actually combines his Army of the Dead world with his new Rebel Moon world. We only really have a handful of officially released titles so far, but there are more on the way, so let's step through them in order. We can start off with Army of Thieves with the story of skilled safecracker Sebastian, who joins a team to pull off a series of elaborate heists while the world is apparently distracted by a coming zombie outbreak. Now, chronologically next would be the animated series Lost Vegas, which serves as a Ward origin story as they face the beginnings of this outbreak. But this one's kind of stuck in development, so unclear when it'll actually come out, but it's important to mention because, as Snyder tells us, it includes a scene where Ward's team opens a portal to another dimension and there they meet some aliens, and those unfamiliar creatures are actually from the world of Rebel Moon, so it connects. Then, a few years after Army of Thieves, we get to Army of the Dead, the movie that started it all. Here, a casino owner hires Ward to assemble a team which includes Sebastian, who goes by The Eternaut, to head into zombie-infested Las Vegas to recover his money. And then we get to the newest entry, Rebel Moon Part 1, which follows Cora as she assembles a team to take on the brutal forces of the Motherworld. Now, admittedly, we don't yet know what year this takes place in relation to Army of the Dead, but I think it fits here. But then yeah, in that same interview, Snyder explains how in the bar scene in this movie, they meet a strange alien who is one of the aliens that Ward met in Lost Vegas. So again, it connects. And then in April, we're getting Part 2 of Rebel Moon, which picks up right after and continues the story. And then a sequel to Army of the Dead called Planet of the Dead is in the works, which would, we assume, continue the story from where it left off. And the use of the word planet does make me wonder if we'll see more connections with the spacefaring setting of Rebel Moon. And of course, if the Rebel Moon movies are a success, they have many more planned, as one of the writers of the movie told me when I interviewed him. So this whole thing is very much smashing together two completely different franchises with very little story overlap beyond some Easter eggs here and there. But it is cool to see how they are technically connected because it makes Zack Snyder's new universe that much more expansive and full of story potential. But where would you want Zack Snyder's new universe to head next? Let me know in the comments.